those of you who have been paying attention, I mentioned in a video or maybe two videos recently that my mother is a breast cancer survivor of 31 years. 1995 is when, I believe is when she had, yeah, it was 95. Well, 94 she was diagnosed. Somewhere in 95 it was taken care of, and she's been going for checkups routinely over the years for the most part, and the mammograms, well, going down a rabbit hole, mammograms no bueno. But she went for an ultrasound in May, and they found a nodule, 0.7 centimeters. Now, roll back 31 years when she had the breast C's. They took out a lot of lymph nodes. And so roll forward to this past May, they found in that same area, it was the left side, 0.7 centimeters nodule, and the lymph node next to it thickened. And that's suspicious to them. So they want to do biopsy. She had a biopsy last Friday. Today's technically Wednesday. On this past Monday, she got a call from the doctor's office. I guess it was a tech, and they made the call, and it's benign. So great news right there. Great news. Wonderful news. Even if you're a troll, right? Trolls out there. There's an old troll out there. I mean, trying to do the reaction thing. Taking people's videos and reacting to them and all that, and being real nasty in the comments section, even though. Well, in my description, it says description box says keep your comments civil and respectful. Thanks, management. But apparently, trolls can't read, or they just they're total assholes, which they are, because that's what makes them trolls. And so they just go and leave nasty comments, stupid, real dumbass, stupid stuff. They're complete morons. Nobody likes them. And then they go and make videos, certain trolls, of other people's content. They try to, do the reaction thing. Where's your proof? Where's your proof? Where's your proof? I got your proof right here, trolls, okay? Assholes. And these trolls, they believe that the earth is round, viruses exist, and they always say, where's your proof to this? Where's your proof? Where's your proof? Where's your proof, asshole? Where's your proof? And you're stupid. All you could do is piggyback off of other people's content and try to ridicule, and it backfires. Because in your comment section, people are saying, you suck, you're an idiot, you're an asshole, you're retarded. Get a life, get a hobby, get a job. Do something constructive and positive for society instead of trying to ridicule other people's content. Who does? I mean, this is ridiculous. Who does that? Who's got time? Who has time to do that anyway? At any rate, there's a couple of things going on. So my question to you guys is, one thing I've learned over the years since I started this channel is work smarter, not harder. And if you've been with me like Shiznet, you're the bomb diggity, man. You stuck with me since 2021, January. You the man. You really are. And then there's a few others that stuck around, like New York City Girl. You too. You have stuck with me, I think, since 2021. Yeah. Too bad we can't become friends on Facebook, New York City Girl. You seem pretty cool. Terry, you chimed in last night on the comment section, and you said you were off bitch. Oot. Bitch. A lot of bitches on bitch, ain't it? Right? You're on bitch oot. You're off of it for a year, and then when you got on it, you said the first channel that popped up was mine. I don't know how that could be, but big thumbs up. I'm glad you enjoy and appreciate the content. I works hard for no money. I'm having problems today. All right, here's the story. It's a true story. Today, it rained. Tends to happen, right? It's summer rain, summer shower, right? It's summertime. It rained. Oh yeah, there was thunder. But guess what? Wow. You ever heard of Wow? It's a cable company. cable, Wi-Fi, whatever, internet. It's not cable, it's Wi-Fi. WOW, according to WOW, stands for Wide Open West. WOW, according to me and a lot of other customers, stands for wow, you have shitty service. Wow, you charge that much for shitty service? Wow, the internet goes down when it sprinkles or when it rains? Wow, it stays down for several hours? Wow, when it comes back up, the internet, it buffers, it works, then it doesn't work, it works, it doesn't work for duration of the day, into the wee hours of the night, into the next point. Wow, you suck. Wow. Anybody have wow out there? I'm even trying to. I'm trying to access certain news sites, or a lot, YouTube included, Facebook, whatever, even BitChute, and it's like, wow, what's going on? Is it beyond wow? The problems? It seems that way. So how many of you, technically it's Wednesday the 12th, but how many of you on Tuesday experienced a lot, just slow service, maybe no service? I'm checking out a website called Down Detector. A lot of sites were either down or experienced sluggish service, people have been reporting. And I could show you this. This is very strange. All right, so it's and what's the weird thing is, wow is not even shown on here, on Down Detector. You ever heard of Down Detector? My question to you is, have you experienced slow service? Have you been trying to just watch something on YouTube or check out the news on this side or that site, and it's just everything's slow, your computer's slow? Have you noticed that? I've noticed it. Things are a lot slower today. And it's like you keep hitting a brick wall. It's like I can't get anything done. I made this video just showing me talking to you instead of screen recording and all that, or big editing or whatever, because I could barely do anything today, internet wise. Let's take a look at this. Let's see, FanDuel late, around now, very late. Character, never heard of that AI. FanDuel's having problems. Spectrum's had problems Tuesday on into this morning. Frontier Communications, big problems. T-Mobile, problems. It's funny, I'm on a T-Mobile hotspot right now and it's working great. But then you see right here, hardly any problems. This is the hour that I'm working in. But during the day, apparently it's having problems. YouTube, this is around the time I was watching baseball, and I could barely get through a 10-minute highlights without a gazillion interruptions. 18 re, you see it right there. Constant problem. Is this normal to you? It doesn't feel normal. And then it's not from what I've seen. I check out. I couldn't even get on this just a little while ago. I couldn't get on at all. I check out Down Detector every now and then whenever I'm having a problem with WoW, and I don't see. I don't know. It seems just weird. You know what's even more weird? WoW isn't on here. I typed it in. It's like, nope, WoW's not on there. WoW's not experiencing problems, but yet we are. Ugly, big nose, 70-year-old. Like, he looks 70. Could be 80. It's a horrible, poor excuse of a human being. I'm thinking he's a clue. Drop the CL and put a J there. That's what I'm thinking. Kind of looks like one and acts like one. Full of hate. Here's a strange thing. You ever notice how our police force, our popos, are training with Israeli forces, or Israel, their popos, their governments? Like, I've seen that. I bumped into a person. I mentioned this to you quite a few times over the years. When I was at Kroger like 10 years ago, I bumped into this guy because he's dressed in like military type gear. And I asked him, what's your story? What's your deal? And he said, well, he's with he named our government police force or type of entity he was with. I think it was police, but it was a certain division or whatever. And he said he trains, or they train with Israel. And I never heard of that. I says, what do you mean? Our police forces train with Israel? This is 10 years ago. This is way before the rabbit hole, way before chemtrails, and I found out about before that. And he's like, yeah. And so I said, do tell. And so, we walked outside into the parking lot, and he's this, that, and the other. And he says, yeah, I thought that was really strange. I'm thinking, our police force is training with Israel, or they train us? That's kind of weird. But then again, roll forward 10 years to now, and you can see how militarized, how, they're not really on our side, are they? They're not serving us and protecting us, are they? Well, they're serving us. They're serving a lot of beatdowns to the public and other not niceties. But they're not here to serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold law. Right, RoboCop? They're not here to do that. At all. It makes sense. But comes down this little tidbit of information. The New York Popos, NYPD, New York's finest, the largest police force in the world. Yes, you heard that right. Over 60,000 of them. New York police force to provide personal security. Maybe the trolls out there know about this, that our own police forces here in America, like the New York police force, they could actually provide personal security for the bride of Mamdani, the communist piece of crap Muslim mayor of New York City. Yes, NYPD to provide personal security for the bride of Mamdani in Muslim lands. So wherever she goes, the bride of Mamdani, or Mumble's dummy, is a piece of crap. Wherever his wifey goes in Muslim lands, New York City Popos are to provide personal security. Make that make sense. In a way, it does make sense. It means our country, we're not sovereign. Everything's being blurred. All the lines are being blurred. Open borders under Biden. Remember that? Chinese police here in the United States. Chinese buying up lands around the military, but yet nothing's done about it. It's just everything's being New World orderized. That's what it sounds like to me. Zoran Mamdani. Could you imagine this 100 years ago? Anybody having a mayor named in America? Estados Unidos? Zoran Mamdani? UJ Kane? 100 years ago. No, that went 50 years ago. No. 30 years ago. I don't think so. Now, take a look. Mission Creep. The Islamic Mission Creep. They said they're going to take over every city, every place, and even your home. You will be Islamist. You will be under Sharia law. That's what they said. Looks like it's happening, little by little. These damn libtards. Little by little. Zoran Mamdani, whatever the fook his last name, I think Mumbles dummy. Mamdani. Zoran. Has called for defunding and dismantling the police, but he still finds uses for New York's finest for now. For example, to provide security for his Syrian American wife when she travels abroad in lands already conquered by Islam. The New York Post reports Rama Dawaji is headed to Syria and Lebanon next month and expects to bring along cops assigned to the first couple's taxpayer-funded NYPD detail. The Post, is that normal? Is that normal for cops, American cops, to... maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe Lou Ferrigno knows. It's new to me. It must be something strange for it to be in the news, right? If this was a routine thing, why would it be in the news? Why would the New York Post report on that? So his wife will be going from the Middle East for a trip beginning September 20th to the countries on the State Department's do not travel list for Americans because of dangerous conditions. Okay. But it's not so dangerous when you have top security provided by taxpayers. This is a supposedly dangerous place. She's going, his wife or whatever, she will be flying to the Middle East for a trip, September 20th, to the countries on the State Department's do not travel to list for Americans because they're dangerous. But it's not going to be really dangerous if you have New York's finest with you. Is that normal? I don't know. Can you help me out in the comment sections? Not the trolls, and definitely not the old fart shit. I mean, can we be respectful and civil here? Can you help me out? I mean, New York popos, can Atlanta do Atlanta popos or Albuquerque popos or San Francisco popos or Melbourne, Australia popos or Moscow popos go to escort Muslims to protect them in other countries? What? What you talking about, Willis? The lunacy is this crap. The lunacy is the New World Order. It ain't me. Jackass trolls you. But I'm just asking you. Very strange. So this has nothing to do with the city. It's not official business. It has anything to do with the city. It's just he found money somehow, some way. I don't know. I think they changed the words on me because this is all digital. Anyway, the bottom line is this bitch, the libtard that he is, just like all the other libtards, said defund the police, defund the police. But yet, just like all the libtards, when it comes to, oh my God, I'm a helly weird actor and someone's trying to break into my estate. Beep, 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 beep. Hello? Yes, helly weird police. Someone's trying to, I'm a libtard actor or actress, or I don't know what identity I identify with, but I'm with helly weird, and someone's trying to break into my estate. Yes, and I need the popos to come out here. Same asshole, freaking libtards that want to defund the police always are very. When trouble comes to their neck of the woods, then they want to call the police. It's just like Mamdani'S, this piece of crap. His wife or his bride to be or whatever. She's going to forbidden lands that are on the do not travel list. These are Muslims lands that are dangerous, but yet he's going to send New York's finest with them. But yet he wants to defund the police, but yet he wants to send the police with his better half, put that in quotes, to Muslim lands to protect her in Muslim lands. Which means that Muslims' lands are dangerous, which means Muslims are dangerous, which means you shouldn't bring them here. Make any of this make sense. Defund the police, Mamdani'S, but yet have the popos go protect her in foreign lands. I don't know. According to New York Post, sources say, very strange. Very strange days indeed. And our police going to other countries to protect this. Is that a thing? I never heard of it. I don't know. 56, I never heard of it. Have you heard of that? I think that's moon battery. It's insanity. And it shows just how we're not a sovereign nation. There's no way. You celebrating your independence and freedom, July 4th and all that? Whatever. Just don't be a troll out there. If you see a troll, say something. I am oot.
Sweet dreams.